Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, not the kind of list you want to be on. It is the one for the most dangerous cities in America. And there is one South Florida city that ranks number 3 on this list. And when I tell you it's behind Memphis and Detroit, it's not a good sign. I mean, you think of those cities immediately going, well, I don't know. You got to be very careful in both those cities. It's Fort Lauderdale.
Really?
Fort Lauderdale is the 3rd most dangerous city in America, according to Wallet Hub. Now, here are their factors. And Fort Lauderdale ranked near the bottom in the most important categories. They had 182 cities, and they were in like the low 170s in each of these 3 categories. Home and community safety. That's not a good one. Natural disaster risk. And then financial safety. All the scams that go on.
And also to Florida, man. Just that factor is always out there.
Lurking.
Yeah, it just should be. Now, are you surprised to hear that stat? Does that seem, because I mean, I'm thinking about other cities. I'm like, my goodness.
Like, think of all the cities like that are having like record murder rates.
Well, you think of, I mean, obviously Chicago's getting publicity now. You've got your East St. Louis, places like that. So,
I mean, New Orleans, Portland, there's places that seem a lot more rough than Fort Lauderdale, but maybe we're biased.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we go down there for, we don't live down there, so how do we really know? We'll visit.
It doesn't give me the feel of being, I've been to Detroit, know that city pretty well, and it doesn't have that same kind of feel. So I don't know. I mean, those are just the categories they chose. In fact, there are other cities that I think are more unsafe than Fort Lauderdale, even in South Florida.
I would definitely say I know multiple.
These are bigger cities, and maybe the places we're thinking is more of a pocket and wouldn't be considered almost any more now. In fact, a lot of people are saying, I bet it's Miami Beach. I'm like, I would have thought, okay.
Do you think because it's a party kind of, is Fort Lauderdale considered a party town, or is that so 1989 for me to think?
I mean, it is. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they got, Las Olas, a nice little stretch, and they got some good bars and restaurants there on the beach. I mean, yeah, it's fun. It's not Miami party, but it's, it's a cool little vibe.
Well, I'd imagine
spring break.
Like a downtown area in the city would be getting more dangerous just because you're out in the... It's bigger. You have more options for murder.
Well, if you even think about the party thing, I mean, lately, now Miami Beach had to really double down to get rid of their image, and they're still working on it. But yeah, I mean, up until the last couple of years, I would say Miami Beach was more dangerous for spring break by a lot than Fort Lauderdale.
I grew up in Lake Park. We led the league in prowlers, and I'm not sure if it was because we didn't, close the windows or... I don't know.
You guys were just dressing in front of open windows. I can't imagine what attracted the prowlers.
Well, I was like, why do you guys have so many prowler stories? Like, I don't know. You guys have 11 prowler stories?
Terrible blinds.
Well, somebody said I used to work at Broward General. This is true. I work in St. Louis now. This is also true. So,
wow.
Yeah. Okay. I guess they put Fort Lauderdale right up there with like an East St. Louis, according to that comment. And speaking of which, East St. Louis resident Lassane Whitley is now facing multiple charges after allegedly robbing a Dave's Hot Chicken in Chesterfield on Saturday night. Police say Whitley entered the establishment around midnight wearing a ski mask and carrying a pistol. He forced his way into the manager's office, and he tried to take a bank bag containing cash from the manager by force after shoving a pistol into his side.
Oh, my.
Which then led to a struggle. The defendant succeeded and escaped with the bag. Surveillance cameras captured the incident, and a witness provided police with his description. They identified him because he wore the same True Religion underwear visible in the security footage.
Dope.
You only got one pair of drawers? Because he had to wear such pronounced underwear, he's now facing first-degree robbery charges with criminal action.
brought down by your draws.
Yeah, if you're going to do it, you cannot wear anything identifying.
No.
It's terrible. A couple of plane altercations I saw. One was the South Florida airport. There was a woman that was trying to get off the plane early, and she was kind of ditching in front of everybody, and everybody's like, what are you doing? Like, just chill. And she's like, yeah, you mind your own business. And then it was like, all right, Karen. And then like she's like, you're the Karens. You're the ones that are complaining. I'm just trying to get out of here. And it's like, so that was going on today. And I saw another story. A woman on a Spirit Airlines flight that had just landed in Baltimore, Maryland, refused to let the entire plane of passengers exit because her daughter that was several rows behind her, she said, no, you got to let my daughter off first. And they're like, no, just get off the plane and you'll get with your daughter when you get with your daughter.
Every plane just needs to go row by row. We all stop.
Yeah, and so she's just causing this whole incident. It was just so unnecessary.
She won't let us get by, man. What is wrong with you? I would hate to be your I have to go home with you. No wonder she's back. Grab our suitcase, please. Wait, no, what? You need some Jesus. Because I haven't said anything to you. I haven't said anything to you all. Don't say anything to get off. They won't let my daughter pass. No, why they can't let her come pass?
They're trying to come from the back of the plane and get off first.
Why did you come from the back of the plane? That's what wrong.
I mean, just listen, it's so unnecessary. Like, just what are we doing? Just causing a commotion when you don't have to have a commotion.
People are idiots. You know what? Just go row by row and keep your mouth shut and keep it moving.
Right, that's it.
Stop.
Just, I mean,
you're not going to get off the plane early.
Right.
You're going to go row by row, and now you're stopping everybody from getting off because your daughter.
Yeah.
The last plane ride I took, this guy was basically a grizzly bear, just cut in front of everybody. You're like, dude, wait your turn.
I saw two guys almost come to blows because one of them was trying to push his way through. Sir, you're in row 15.
Exactly.
You might get to 12, but then it's going to stop because nobody's going to let you through, and you've now pushed your way 3 rows for nothing. Like, it makes no sense. Just be patient. You'll eventually get off the plane. Like, you're not going to go any faster by pushing. You're going to start a fight. And now you're going to be a viral video, and we're all going to make fun of you because you're a moron.
Yeah. That's the way it goes.
Ay, ay, ay.
Gotta tell you, we're not the only country with dumb influencers. In France, there was a TikToker who was pranking people on the streets of Paris by pretending to inject them with syringes.
Oh, my gosh.
And you can imagine people are kind of freaking out because they're just sitting there chilling and somebody just kind of sneaks up and goes, Root.
Well, it's a real thing. People have done that before and attacked people out in public with syringes.
Yeah, I'd even heard this kind of made national news before I think they knew what it was. They just said there were syringe attacks going on throughout Paris, and it was somebody just, what a joke, doing a little viral video.
Lock them up.
6 months in prison.
Good.
Yeah, you're right. Honestly, you got to do it. Got to start making some examples of these people who are terrorizing public in the name of likes, shares, and engagement.
Another moron.
The thieves who stole a 50-pound fiberglass dinosaur named Claire from a gas station in L.A. have now returned it, along with a note that says, I'm sorry for stealing Claire. Please do not press charges.
Oh, they took Claire when they were drinking.
They definitely took Claire when they were drinking.
They sobered up and they were like, who took this dinosaur? We did?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Drunk people love dinosaurs.
Some drunk people do become kleptos.
Yeah.
They want to take stuff, and it's like a souvenir, and it's like I can get away with it.
Yeah. You know, I thought that these drone shows were going to become the future and get rid of fireworks. In China, a country that loves fireworks, they had kind of started going to the drone shows, but they might be switching back after you see this latest video. This is unreal. It was supposed to be a drone pyrotechnics show. It went sideways, and the drones all just started fireballing the crowd.
Oh, no.
One after the other. It looked like fire raining down from the heavens, and people, and it's just, and when they hit, they kind of explode in a sense.
Like a bomb.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, all over the place, just raining down on that crowd. It's a pretty crazy video. I don't know if there are any injuries. China never tells you the truth, so. have to wait and see. But
They'll be like, no, everybody's good.
it's a great endorsement for Phantom Fireworks.
Fireworks work.
Yes, you're right.
When you get those bombs, they blow up.
Yeah, we don't shoot as many people with fireworks as apparently people are getting hit by drones. And finally, I love this story in Okaloosa County, Florida. Deputies were called by a husband concerned about his missing wife. The local senior citizen had gone out with her son's dog recently and taken a tumble. And the dog went back and was like, rear, rear over rear. And they're like, well, what? Rear over rear. And
Grandma's missing, and the dog is the one that helped us find her.
yeah, let him right to it. Rear, rear, over rear.
There's a video, the body cam of the cop, of the dog going up to the cop like, rover rear.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a cool little video.
Just takes that dog, but she never takes more than 10 or 15 minutes. It's almost an hour now. It's over an hour
He's
now.
upset.
Hi, baby. Where's your mama? Hi. Where's your mama? Where's your mommy? 322, I've located her. She's laying here on the sidewalk, alert and conscious, but she may have injured herself.
Where were you when I found you?
I was in front of that house right there.
And the dog brought me over?
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't leave. He kept coming back to me.
He ran up to my car and I said, bring me to your mommy, and he ran back here.
Good boy. Sweetheart.
Good boy. Very good boy.
I'm not even his owner. I'm his grandmother.
Oh, you're such a good boy.
Dogs are the best thing ever.
They are.
They're the
That's
best.
the doggy's grandma.
Yeah.
That dog gets a steak tonight.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
What you want? Ribeye? Wagyu? You got it.
That's right.